This is Carolina in the Morning on Fox Wilmington. Streaming live on foxwilmington.com.
7:30 on a Friday morning. Bang.
Friday.
Thanks for joining us on Carolina in the Morning on Fox Wilmington. Yeah, we give you a little air bump.
If you're lucky, you'll probably walk over there. I'm Kim Ratcliffe. Happy to have you with us. I knew it. There we go. All right. Checking in with Patrick, who is filling in for Gannon this morning. All right.
Nice
feel better?
Yeah,
Everybody good?
I feel better now.
We got hugs all the way around.
Everybody's getting dapped this morning. Here's a look at the Winnebago TV tower camera this morning. How far up in the elevation is it? Thanks, Townsend. Hey, whoa, hey there. Well, we had the Winnebago TV tower camera. I promise it's still there. The tower's still there, folks. Anyways, let's take a look at satellite and radar. High clouds kind of streaming through the skies at this point in time. Not bad across the region, though. Rain showers staying at a minimum through today. And then tomorrow, we'll probably start to get to a little bit more in the way of scattered showers in the forecast. Temperatures generally upper 50s and low 60s, so a comfortable start to the morning across the area. But notice also a little bit of patchy fog. We've got the light breezes, a lot of moisture still from the recent rains. Notice the Lumberton quarter-mile visibility this morning along I-95, also 74 as you're going out of town, out towards Scotland County. So just be aware of that. In some of the localized spots between these sensors, also could have some locally dense spots this morning, so just be aware of that right now. Wilmington at 9-mile visibility, no issues in the metro. Temperatures today warming up into the low 80s before it's all said and done. Rain chances standing at 0 through today. They do spike up as we head through the overnight hours and into your Saturday. We'll detail that and what you can expect for your weekend in just a couple of minutes, guys.
Okay, yeah, we're in the Live Alert Center right now. Still working to get more information. Details still very sketchy on that shooting that took place about 1:20 a.m. Mountain Time this morning at the University of Arizona in Flagstaff. The authorities there are saying that one person was killed. This in a dormitory about a mile away, or right on the edge of the campus, about a mile away from the football stadium there at Flagstaff. 3 students, they believe were students, were hurt, taken to a hospital there in Flagstaff. The shooter has been detained, but no other information coming in right now with the shooting in Flagstaff, Arizona. All of this happening on the same day that President Obama will be leaving the White House for a trip out west, going to meet with the families of those that were killed at Umpqua Community College in Roseburg, Oregon, that took place yesterday, a week ago yesterday. Not everybody's happy, though, about the president's visit. Some saying that the speech that Mr. Obama gave after the shooting actually politicized the events, talking about gun control, and several students are planning a protest today when the president arrives just after noon Oregon time. He's only going to be there a short time before going to Seattle for some political fundraisers later on today. But situation still looks like pretty much contained as what we already know right now there in northern Arizona with a school shooting there. One person is dead. All right, Bobby.
Bob, yeah, and I believe they have a 9 o'clock Eastern time media conference scheduled for that, so maybe more details coming out at that time. Well, we can show you a man that is now heading to prison for rape and kidnapping. John Barnett pleading guilty Thursday to charges. He actually held a woman against her will at a motel in Carolina Beach. This was back in March. He was sentenced up to 32 years in prison. Now, Barnett must be registered as a sex offender now and wear a monitoring device for the rest of his life.
Well, looking ahead, you may have fewer parking spaces to choose from the next time you visit one beach town. Carolina beach town leaders are looking at banning parking on side streets at the town's north end. They're also considering making those streets one-way streets. The side streets that connect Canal Drive and Carolina Beach Avenue North are very narrow. Officials say when cars are parked on both sides of the streets, fire trucks, EMS, and police have a really tough time getting through. 3 different options will be considered to make the streets safer. You can look at them on our website, foxwilmington.com. You can also weigh in next week during a public hearing before the board makes their final decision.
Well, happening today, your students can get a flu shot, but if you're planning to have your child get the flu mist vaccine, we might want to listen to this. In-school flu mist clinics in Brunswick County have now been canceled. The health department says the production of the flu mist is taking longer than expected. But you and your student can still get the regular shot today after school.
And a reminder that some high school football games that were scheduled to be played tonight have been moved to next week. Instead of matchups this evening, Laney New Hanover High School game will be played Monday night at 6:30, and the Ashley at Topsail game will also be Monday night beginning at 7. Both of those will be homecoming games.
Happening today, a place you may have been planning to visit this weekend will be open. Freeman Park in Carolina Beach will open this morning. Crews have been removing debris that has been laid around after days of rain in that area.
For 2 years, some four-legged friends have been training to help people all over the country.
Yeah, and this weekend, nearly 50 dogs will graduate for the Paws for People program to help a variety of people with physical or mental disabilities. Now, our Carolina in the Morning Stacy Pinto joining us live with one of the past graduates and her owner. So, Stacy, just tell us who you have with you.
Well, Bob, this is Kingsley right here, and I'm also joined with his owner. This is Alex. Now, they have been coupled up, you said, about 3 years, and we're kind of actually doing one of the tests right now. It's how they greet, and I'd have to say, Kingsley, I think you're doing a pretty good job. A handshake there. He's been snuggling up next to me the whole time. But I know there's a lot more training that's going to happen today. Today is the last leg. Great job, Kingsley. You're doing a great job. The last leg of their 2-year training. So, Alex, I know we've been talking a little bit. Let's show him some of your tricks here. So right now he just dropped his phone a little too far. Kingsley's going to get it, and take a look at this. I want my dog to do that. That's awesome. So talk about some of the other training things that we'll probably see today. I know you're going to be at Whole Foods as well as the mall. So what's going to be happening?
So they're going to do a lot of things on their test. They have to test how they use elevators. They have to test how they go through tight spaces in the stores, that the dogs are unobtrusive, that they're not sniffing any merchandise or acting inappropriately. It's a whole industry standard public access test that all our dogs pass every single year to make sure that they're performing well in public.
That's awesome. And as you can see now, he's just cruising right along, and Kingsley is just inches from those tires too. Definitely, I'm sure a lot of training, and like we were talking before too, not only people can participate that maybe would want a dog, but you also said there's a lot of volunteers for the community to get involved. Talked about that.
Yes, so we're based here in Wilmington as our national headquarters, and we have a lot of events that we put on in the community to help us offset the cost of training and placing these dogs with their recipients. We have a Halloween event coming up at Humacray Park on October 24th, and we also have a casino night benefit as an adult masquerade Halloween party the next week, and all that info is on our calendar on our website, which is pawsforpeople.org, and we would love the community to come out and learn more about us and help us support this great cause.
That's awesome. You're going to see them all day today. They're doing some training. They also have some events happening tomorrow. Their big graduation day, so if you see some today, they do ask, though, that you try not to interrupt if you do see one of the service dogs in training today, but definitely exciting here and definitely for a good cause. Back to you.
All right, Stacy, thanks. Time right now, 7:37. Want to get you up to speed with your first alert traffic this morning. Things looking good at Eastwood and Cavalier for your Friday morning commute right now. Looks like maybe a little bit of haze trying to burn off as the sun starts to come up around the area. But the headlights are on, which is good. No slowdowns at this intersection. Also good on this Friday morning as people get out and about on their commutes, and also the last day of school for the week. Also some good news this morning for some drivers in the Greenville Loop Road area. The paving project is expected to be finished in the next few days. Now, back in July, crews began work on a project that will run nearly $1.5 million. It's also included some drainage improvements, which we have needed in that area. The work begins at 8 each night. One lane, though, will remain open at all times.
Well, a man plays a trick on an elephant. That's today's Right This Minute moment.
What's up, everybody? I'm Ollie Pettigrew.
And I'm Gail Bass, and I'm showing you a very protective elephant. As you can see there, that is a mahout. That is a caretaker, the one that feeds and rides this elephant. And watch how protective this elephant gets. See, the mahout gets on the ground behind the elephant. What? And look what the elephant does. She thinks, oh no, he's in danger. She's 17 years old, and she's protecting him like it's her little baby.
Wow, an incredible babysitter. Plus, they'd never forget anything.
And look how she gets on her wrists to walk around him to make sure nobody approaches like, oh, I don't know, a paramedic?
That is such a sweet thing to see that they've got that kind of bond, especially because they've been together so long. For more awesome videos just like this, make sure you watch Right This Minute.